No matter what you can say about the Raptors, it's always about winning. Since I've been here, that's who we are, and that's all we do. And Brian, with the 2019 title and the Raptors, they're looking to return to those lofty heights.
Boy, some great young talent, Allie. Thanks for that. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Jackson and Turner are in the middle. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Duarte in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Raptors, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the center position. Now here's Van Vliet. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Here's Turner. And that one good.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Right side Barnes. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Quick release from Scotty Barnes. My goodness, pre-shot preparation was on point.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Back to Halliburton. The 3 connects from downtown.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. But boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Hield. Jackson with a screen on Trent. And it's Hield missing. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, B.A., that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada. But basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
And here are the Pacers now. The Raptors making their last shot. Hield from outside. Rebound by Van Vliet. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Outside Hield. Can they get it? And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, Buddy Hield not backing down on the interior. He says, I've got more than shooting in my game.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Indiana trailing here. Jackson outside. Pass to Hield. Now here's Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jackson. Offensive rebound. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Van Vliet against Halliburton. Here's Duarte. Jackson outside. Outside Hield. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hield's got 5 now.
If you've got a shooter like Hield on your team, any opportunity to deliver the basketball is a good time.
Trent from long range. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over.
We need you to take down right now for your North Side Crew.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Anunoby. And some changes here for the Pacers. McConnell outside. Back to Batase. Over Van Vliet. Batase can't hit.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket pass.
Trent right side for three. And the Raptors, another three.
Don't just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
McConnell against Van Vliet. Pass to Mathurin. Launches a three. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here's McConnell.
Gary Trent Jr. taking pride in his defense right there. That's a big-time contest.
And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 16-7 run.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
McConnell goes in, lays it up and banks it in. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. Trent outside. It's Barnes on the wing. To Trent. 6 to shoot. Pass to Barnes. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the Raptors, another three.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
That is first team foul. At the line for the Pacers, TJ McConnell. 2 shots.
And that one falls for McConnell. So hits one and misses one at the line. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Achua. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one. Van Vliet against McConnell. Here's Mathurin. Drops one in from the wing.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
Fred Van Vliet has been on display for Toronto. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. To second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Halliburton and Mathurin man the backcourt together. Jalen Smith is out there with Chris Duarte. And it's Turner in at the center. Here's Duarte. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 4 on the clock. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Toronto has gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
And just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Over to the left wing, pass to Turner. And that one's good. Turner's got his second bucket on the night.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter. Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Here's Mathurin. The shot comes out, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Back to Flynn. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Flynn, defended by Halliburton. Here's Mikhailuk. And again, Toronto, no good.
Toronto foul.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hield's checked in.
First team foul. Substitution for the Pacers. Buddy Hield.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Halliburton on the attack. Oh, misses the dunk.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Flynn, and he gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The three is up. Here's Smith. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Pass to Birch. It's Mikhailuk on the wing. No good on the three. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Hield's got 8 points.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there. Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Duarte. Again, Indiana. And Toronto calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A line change here for Toronto. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Bataze's checked in for Turner. Tice comes in for Smith. Nesmith, he's checked in for Duarte. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
Now here's Achua. Second shot opportunity. No good. A bit long that time.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's McConnell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Batase. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Nesmith. He's guarded by Porter. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Batase. Second chance effort, and the layup is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Trent outside, lets the 3 fly. Tice grabs the miss. Indiana has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. McConnell with it, now guarded by Achua. To the inside. Here's Batase over Van Vliet, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Fred Van Vliet. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive. Once Fred Van Vliet sees a few go down, this guy understands it's my night. I'm going to keep cooking.
Hield on the wing. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Batase's got 6 here in the quarter.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
Scotty Barnes is a well-rounded basketball player. Passing is part of that, guys. Pretty pass there.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Hield hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Raptors with a lead. Trent outside. Pass to Barnes. Back to Trent. He got it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred Van Vliet.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt, and it's Siakam in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
They grab their own miss. And another shot. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And with Haliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Haliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
And this is a pretty even game right now in Toronto. Pass to Trent from the arc. They get it back. Siakam with it. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Can't hit that one. Hield against Trent. Hield passes to Haliburton. 90 seconds into the second half now. Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Trent finds Anunoby. Siakam left side. Oh, stolen by Turner. Now the Pacers on the move for the finish. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Yeah, this play is about the effort level of Tyrese Haliburton running the floor to get that break.
Here's Barnes, and he gets the bucket. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Haliburton, the pass to Jackson. That one goes in.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Haliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
It's Barnes on the wing. Pure from three-point range. Barnes has got 14.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Hield. 15 points in the game.
Boy, Buddy Hield doing it all right now for his team. This guy is percolating a little bit.
Van Vliet outside. Puts up a 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 6 assists in the game.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Now here's Haliburton. 5 points in the game. Floats one. Rebounded by Trent. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and Turner with a block.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the basket by Haliburton. Now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And Vliet on the wing. The 3. Duarte grabs the board. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside for Haliburton. For the lead. Hits a three-pointer. Haliburton's got 10 points.
We know Tyrese Haliburton came into the league as a 40% career three-point shooter. Don't leave him that wide open, folks.
And Toronto calls time here. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Achua's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Anunoby. And Mikhailuk subbed in for Trent. Pass to Achua. Oh, it's stolen by Tice. And it's McConnell on the drive. Here's Mathurin. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And now a 3-point Pacer lead. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Indiana on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Right wing. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. He has 6.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
McConnell against Van Vliet. Back to McConnell. Down low. Tice. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Tice has got his first 2 points.
You know, Tice showing off his touch right in that restricted area. Doing work, Daniel Tice.
Van Vliet, the pass to Porter. It's intercepted. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Pacers up by 5.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton and Mathurin man the backcourt together. Miles Turner out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Duarte in at the 3 spot. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. There's Tice with a 3. Tries again. Nice shot by Turner. And the Pacers lead by 7.
You love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Indiana shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Here's Duarte. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Pass to Duarte. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Back to Flynn. Takes the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Tice. Guarded by Van Vliet. Now Halliburton. Oh, there's the alley. And finished off by Tice.
Well, there's a connection that Daniel Tice has with his teammates. Vertical threat at the rim. Yes, I am.
And Toronto calls time here. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Hield from outside. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Here's Hield. Here's Smith. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Pass to Anunoby. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Halliburton against Van Vliet. And there's a pick. Out to Hield. From the high post. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Van Vliet. Trent for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Duarte's got 5 rebounds in the game. Haliburton with the ball, guarded by Van Vliet. Lets a floater go. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Haliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
And the Raptors making a change here. Achua's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Jackson is checked in. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Pass to Achua. Inside. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist by Achua.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Here's Duarte. There's a screen by Turner. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. The 3-pointer off the mark.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Here comes Toronto on the push. Trent for 3. Pacers with a rebound. Duarte's got his 6th rebound on the night. Haliburton outside. Right side Hield. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. And that one drops for him. And the Pacers lead by 9.
That play was about great positioning for Tyrese Haliburton, able to get to the glass and send it in.
Beyond the arc. And Gary Trent Jr. gets a 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Turner, a screen on Anunoby to the paint. Nice shot by Turner.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
Anunoby can't get it to go. And the Pacers with possession here. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Haliburton. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Haliburton against Van Vliet. Now here's Haliburton. Not a lot of room. The shot misses. Barnes finds Van Vliet. Trent with it. The 3 is up. That shot is off. And so it's Indiana winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got.